My name's Cody Williams. I'm the owner of Big Sky Land Resources. We're located in Belgrade, Montana. Been in business for coming up on 7 years. I grew up kind of in this industry. My family's been in it for about 3 generations now. This industry's changed dramatically from the way that we do things, from the fuel reduction standpoint, where it used to be a lot more logging. Now we've taken it to mastication. We do a lot of road right-of-way clearing, lot clearing, fuel reduction work, and a lot of beautification in the forestry. The competition's getting pretty tough in this area, and so we've been trying to figure out for a while how to branch off from everyone else, and this seemed like a perfect opportunity to do that, and so far it's been awesome. We've really stepped up our game and stepped up our production rates. It's definitely separated us from our competition. You know, this is one of the only machines of its type, I believe, in Montana right now. Everyone else is still running skid steers and little excavators, and so with the horsepower and the dedicated pumps, you know, we've really stepped up the game and just really made us the outliers up here.
Well, I've never been a huge fan of track machine mulching. I've always been excavators with rotary disc mulchers, and when I saw it, I was pretty impressed with it. I was like, there might be something to this. And maybe it was just because of skid steers, I don't know. But I didn't stick around very long. I watched it work and instantly told Cody, I'm like, you gotta buy this thing. This is gonna be a game changer for us. It's just overly impressive. I mean, the horsepower, the way it mulches, how it mulches, the ergonomics for the operator sitting inside, it's just unbelievable. It's comfortable, it's quiet inside. That's why I told Cody, I'm like, all right, you gotta find a different operator for this excavator. I'm moving into this. It was easy to catch on. Like I said, I've never ran a track machine with a drum mulcher. And I would say within probably 4 hours, I could figure out what was going on, how to do it. You know, I liked how the machine got around too. I was kind of nervous because up here in Big Sky, the ground, when it's wet, you sink out of sight. And the first job we had it on, my excavator, I was sinking up past the finals. And this thing just floated on top. And I was pretty impressed with that, how fast it got around, how maneuverable it was, and it didn't get stuck. I was just pretty impressed with that. So I like the serviceability of it. You know, they give you a tool to open the doors. It's easy to access everything. The fact that the cab rotates forward, you can get to all the lines. That was pretty impressive. I mean, somebody was doing some thinking. Whoever designed it obviously designed it from an operator position that had run equipment, because a lot of this equipment you can't work on. You got to call the dealer to come out and work on it. It's nice that the operator can work on it himself too. I would say though, knowing what I know now, I would have told Cody to buy a 300 right off the bat. I think this one works great for what we're doing, but it's amazing how fast the jobs came in once we had this machine.
Specifically, it's more production. You know, we can go into a job and knock it out in a lot less time, so it opens up our schedule to take on more projects, and that's benefited us huge up here because we have a short window. You know, this is a mountain resort, so snow comes quick and it leaves late, and so there's a lot to do in a short amount of time to do it. We try and be as environmentally friendly as we can. We leave the material out in the woods so it breaks down more natural and puts the organics back into the soils. And so that's really what we've based our business on, is having an eco-friendly way to do land clearing. It's really set us apart from the traditional ways of doing this. Up here it's a lot more lightning strikes, and we're pretty warm in the summertime and it stays pretty dry. And so a lot of fires are started by lightning strikes, so they can be periodically anywhere. And So it's just best that, you know, we get ahead of the game and try and tackle this stuff before it happens. We're building a lot of houses out in the forest, and so to keep everyone safe from losing their investments and their properties, that we do some fuel reduction to make it a safer environment. We've been doing it up here for about 6 years now. Every year we do a little bit more, and we put in fire breaks to try and capitalize on everybody's investments and try and keep them safe if a fire does happen to come over here. We've been bouncing this thought around for over 2 years now, and I wish we would have done it 2 years ago. It dang sure will exceed your expectations if you're used to running smaller equipment. And this machine, right when you get in it, it's operator friendly. The cab is so comfortable that you can put your feet up on the glass and kick your chair back like a recliner and run this thing anywhere from 12, 16 hours a day without feeling any fatigue. The cab inside is quiet. Well, as you guys seen yesterday, I can talk on my phone and run this thing at full production. Operator comfort for us is one of the big things that we've found in keeping the guys happy and keeping them wanting to come to work every day. Service has been great, so we have no complaints whatsoever. And I think that plays a big role in every company is the service and the people that stand behind the product, and FAE's out here doing just that. So we're really happy. With the guys that really want to step up, I'd say just do it, because you're not going to get hurt on it. I mean, this thing runs day in, day out. It pretty much drinks the same amount of fuel as a skid steer does, and you get twice the production. So it's pretty easy to step into it.